Being at the top of search for your keywords is not always the best strategy. Now, yes, most of the time, the end game is to get your top volume keywords into their own campaigns with their own budgets at top of search only, because those are the keywords you convert very well for and you want to stay at the top of the page. I want to show you guys that that is not always the case. There are going to be some keywords that you're going to get good sales for, but they're not relevant enough for you to be at the top of the page, and it's not worth it, okay? So I want to show you this campaign. Just a quick rundown. So we have our main keywords. They're set, right? We pulled a list of, say, 20 new keywords that we wanted to test out at the top of the page. We thought they'd be relevant, so we want to see how they would do. We did a bid with a 50% top of search, right? Nothing crazy. Didn't go 200, 300, 50% top of search for a month. These are the results we got. And this is on, again, like 15 to 20 keywords. At top of search, 363 clicks, really great click-through rate. 27 orders, 94% ACOS, okay? If I look at product pages, I have 16 orders at 34%. I absolutely hate that they do not have conversion rate in here, because conversion rate is the most important metric on ads, right? So top of search, we converted at 7.5%. Honestly, not that great at top of search. Okay, for product pages, we converted at 13%. Double the conversion rate, a third of the ACOS, and only 10 fewer orders. And all of our spend was going to top of search, and it just wasn't worth it. Okay, so really quickly, I just want to give you a refresher on these placements here, because they're a little kind of weird to think about. So top of search, ads only show up at the very top of the page. Simple. Rest of search, this is everything that's not at the top of the page. You type in a keyword, it's middle of the page, bottom of the page in search results. It also kind of bugs me that we can't do any placement stats here. Product pages is honestly kind of a weird one. Product pages, it says right here, refers to sponsored product placements on product detail pages and all non-search placements, such as the add to cart page. I like to classify these as you never know where they're showing up. Okay, gonna be totally honest there. The add to cart page, if you've never noticed that there, they do pepper in some ads there, okay? And what I like to see is I've been messing around a lot more with these product page placements, because I think a lot of people forget about them. They're like, oh, they're showing up in other places, they're not at top of search, they're not relevant. But I'm going to make changes to this campaign where I'm going to come in here and I'm going to swap these around, okay? I'm going to keep a small adjustment at top of search. I'm going to push these, right? Because these are converting twice as well. They're pulling in just as many sales at a third of the ACOS. So I know this right off the bat. It is not worth it for me to be at top of page for these keywords, okay? Now, diving into this further, I just want to give you guys examples on when this might happen to you. So this is, I typed in the keyword birthday gifts for women, okay? I typed in birthday, and this was the most popular birthday keyword. Think about if you're shopping for a gift for a woman, you're probably not going to click on the first thing you see. If you do, you're not going to likely buy the first thing you see. So I think a really good way to bring this back when top of search is risky is when there's no consistency at top of search. I'm looking at the keyword. I have 2 blankets, I have chocolates, I have a hummingbird wind chime. There's no consistency there. Even to me as a customer, I'm like, oh, wow, I wasn't thinking about chocolates. I'm going to click on this. Oh, wow, I wasn't thinking about a bird chime. I'm going to click on that as well. I'm probably not going to buy these, right? I might come here. I might go down. I might start clicking on ads. All of a sudden I'm lost because I was not expecting this. So for top of search, if you have more consistency, yes, with like, coffee mug, coffee maker, you type that in, there's only coffee makers at the top of the page. People know what they're looking for. They are ready to read reviews. They are ready for price. If there's inconsistencies with price, reviews, type of product at top of search, you're in trouble because people do not know what they're looking for. So gifts are the perfect example. So many people tell me, I want to push this gift keyword hard in exact match. I almost never do it. Phrase match for gift keywords are way better because you get long tails, you get cheaper clicks. Like even this one, that hummingbird thing, they're hitting it hard, right? They're hitting birthday gift for women hard. I think video ads are going to be a way better placement here, right? And then we have this. So that's a really good thing to think about. Look, if you're not converting well at top of search, type it in, see what the top of the page is looking like. Another quick example I wanted to run through, leaf blower, all right? I was thinking about buying a leaf blower, type in leaf blower, okay? What do we got here? So we've got Greenworks. They have 2 leaf blowers at the top of the page. They're hitting it hard right now, okay? They have 2 different ads getting both top sponsored spots. I love that. Now, Amazon's choice here is Black & Decker. They're number 1. They're $30. They're Amazon's choice. They have 13K reviews. I'm guessing this leaf blower is outselling most other leaf blowers combined. So, another thing I've run into is if you dominate a keyword like this, and you have for years, don't go crazy with it. So what's going to happen if Black & Decker comes in here and they say, hey, we want to kick these guys off, right? You need to have the budget for it. If you're Black & Decker and you get this ad, you are stealing clicks from yourself. This is going to be, I know this is a very controversial topic, top of search ads, but I'm seeing it more and more. If you're confident enough in your number 1 bestseller, you have Amazon's choice, you have other placements, you can keep right here, highly rated. They're here again. If you have multiple placements on page 1, I would not say be crazy worried about these guys because most people are going to click on you, okay? So that's another thing. Black & Decker honestly might do better with that product page placement, with the rest of search placement. They have the top of the search, okay? So 2 things to think about. Look at your ads. If your top of search is not working, switch your placement stats to product pages if you're getting more orders. The clicks are probably going to be cheaper. You're going to have a lower ACOS, and you're going to get placements and build your brand and get impressions in new spots that you haven't before.